truck or two a day, and we would unload some meal out. Well, with corn, if you put 15 tractor trailer loads in, you open a slide door, and it'll flow out. The center of the bin, it'll flow out, all but about maybe 2 tractor trailer loads. So we thought, okay, this is great. We'll just open the slide and let it flow out. Yeah, it didn't work that way. It did bridge. It was meal. So
Actually, it didn't quite bridge. It just wouldn't flow. The first load, it made like a cylinder type hole up through the middle. From the top of the bin, I could see to the bottom. Like the whole way through the material down to the auger, I could see. Not what we do.
So that's a good idea. He could see down through, but with grain, if you're up there looking down through a hole, that's a dangerous place to be because someone's going to.
I was on the roof looking in that hole.
Okay, you were outside, so you weren't actually on the meal. So yeah, but that's the other danger with grain. If you're on the grain, and it'll move, and you'll move right down with it. So yeah, okay. So we were getting it out, and should you stop me if you got something to say?
Well, I was going to add to the why we put this stuff in the first place.
Okay.
You said about why it needed to be done. I was going to add that for the most part, if someone needs help, we help. And we had an empty bin, and it worked to help them out. We've helped with barn collapses, silo collapses, barn fires. If you have a computer problem, you're probably not going to get help from us. But I was looking forward to the extra income of storing this stuff. Me and Joni got married in January, and I've pretty well spent through our savings buying where we live, the format we live at, and starting a household. I had to ransom Joni from her previous job. And we're pretty well out of income, so I was happy for extra income from an asset we already owned.
Okay, yeah, and I think, with that, I think most farmers, you realize that you're part of a bigger, I'm going to say infrastructure. With Land O'Lakes, the thing was infrastructure, and with farming, you are part of an infrastructure. I think by having the grain bins, building the grain bins and stuff, we felt like it was something the farming community, it would help the farming community to have that available. And so you're part of the infrastructure, part of keeping things happening. And that was kind of one of the things there too. So back to unloading the meal out, it wasn't flowing down through the center hole. Okay, so that had that side door, we said, we can open that up and we can start getting meal out of there. And we did. We probably got maybe a truckload or so out that door. We stuck a little auger in there and got it out. And that seemed to be working pretty good. We could reach in there with a fork and dig it loose, and we got meal out of there. Loading that there out. So what happened then, after we got it in further, you couldn't reach it with a shovel. And, we needed more meal, and the truck was there, and we were filling. And so I climbed in and started digging some so the auger would take it away. And I had some dug away, and I said to Dan, you may as well come in and help shovel too. So we were both climbing through that little door there and digging. We weren't in there 5 minutes probably.
No, I thought maybe 6 or 7 shovels.
Yeah,
not all it moved.
that we were both inside shoveling into the auger as it was moving it away. And we had, of course, the bin's about 20 feet high, and it was, you could see up to the roof, but it was a wall of meal. And as we shoveled, that wall of meal left loose. And him and I were pinned like right up against the wall, and meal up, we didn't know how high. So that, is one time I guess I always thought, well, first of all, keep calm, don't panic. And I think I did keep calm. The one vet said to me, what did you do, or what went through your mind? And I remember very well, when that happened, I was pinned up against the wall and I didn't panic, and I actually spoke to the Lord. What do we do? And it wasn't too long till I got my answer, because the auger kept running, and the meal, which apparently hadn't covered us by too much, came down so that we could breathe. And in the meantime, I was breathing meal. For a couple of days, I was coughing meal out. And so, yeah, we were able to breathe again, and eventually the auger moved the meal, and we were able to get out. I say that knowing that as you look back and say, what did you do wrong? What should you have done different? And I think, well, first of all, why did I even have Dan climb in the bin with me?
Yeah, I don't think the outcome would change one bit, but we violated rule number 1. Never send 2 men into a confined space.
Yeah, so that, but I also think, if him or I would have been outside, neither of us were outside, the truck driver was the outside, and he really didn't know what was going on. But had either of us been outside, I think it wasn't too long before that we got our cell phones and we thought, now we can call 911 or whatever real quickly. But we had our cell phones. We were in the bin and we couldn't use them. We were pinned against the wall. What I'm going to say is, if one of us would have been outside, I think probably, I don't know what I'd have done. Probably shut the system down and called 911, and that would have been the wrong thing to do, because just by leaving the auger go,